Hello guys and welcome to this Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we are gonna talk about Fae, the Doom Tower boss, because that boss gives us some of the best gear in this entire game. It gives us a lethal gear. Look at this, 10% crit rate and ignore 25% of the enemy's defense. Basically this is an savage set, just better, because you get crit rate with it as well. So, how you get the best gear possible is basically farming this boss every day as possible, preferably in the hard Doom Tower, because then you can get 5 to 6 star gear pretty easy. So I would recommend using rarity and rank charms on this. Substats, probably crit rate or crit damage or attack even. Yeah, I don't use speed here because I use speed on other stuff. And possibly you would want weapon, helmet and shield, because that's the easiest ones to get good stats on, because gauntlet, you basically need crit damage gauntlet and a good substats. While with chestplate, you need either HP, defense or attack percentage for them to be useful on HP, defense or attack nukers. And most of you are using an attack nuker, so using this is also kind of terrible. Boots, you want only speed or attack boots. Attack boots if you're really in-game, or speed. So I would prefer using one of these. And shield is the easiest one as well, because you can't roll attack percentage on a shield. So shield is the easiest one to get first. Obviously this just doubles the chance of getting a shield, but everything helps because you have very limited resources. So let's see what I get. I don't have any good lethal gear yet because I did farm it a lot. The last time it was around 5 star. Yeah, that's horrible. Just selling that right away. About this, sadly it's a defense percentage, but I'll keep it and see what it rolls later on. Anyway, the boss, this is kind of a tricky one, because after you're done with the waves, you meet a copy of your own team together with the boss. So basically, if you have not speed tuned your team, then you're probably gonna lose. I have to manual the first 2 waves so that I have the abilities I need against the boss, and after that I can auto the boss. So I haven't made a completely automatic team, but I think it's worth it, because this boss, the gear I can get from this is amazing. So this is my team. I use a speed aura lead, because I have seen before, it feels like there's a 50-50 chance if the enemy version of you or you start. So I think with this on aura you always start, because the enemies don't have that aura, so you'll always be the fastest one. So right, I try to use as few abilities as possible. This was a really short cooldown, whatever. And this one is a really long cooldown on him. The reason I use Bigun, he's not in a real good gear set or anything, but he has a decreased speed, and I use double allure. So you probably see what I'm going for here, because I'm going to permanently CC the boss. That's right. That's how I found the easiest way to deal with it. Obviously double allure is a luxury. Maybe it works with an allure and cold heart or armor gear instead. But yeah, that needs some trying to do, see how it works. Okay. And you don't want to be completely super squishy, because in both waves it is a what the hell is him? When he dies, he attacks back. So as you saw, my allure lost a little bit of health. That's fine, because I'm gonna survive easily now. Don't want to use his ability. So, the most important thing is to speed tune your team. Basically, one-shot the enemy team before they could ever have a turn. The most important thing. So, I'm just keeping the turn meter everyone down. Then I start to kill the people. Boom, boom, boom. Survive. Good. She might die if he crits or something, but no big deal. 2 minutes, manual, fine. Now, because allure is the fastest one here, I have to target the enemy allure with my N1. Boom. Did get resisted, beautiful. Then my speed tune come into play. Boost, boost. Do this. Probably this one. Yeah. To get some extra damage and whatever. Then I use this to get, hopefully, decreased speed right away. Yes, on the boss. Beautiful. And I can start to permanently CC the boss. This allure is like 300 speed, while this one is 250 maybe. And now I can auto. So this is my main allure. I use both these allures in many places. I use it against this boss, I use it against the Scarab boss. That's why they get a tiny shield, so they don't get counterattacked by that boss. So yeah, of course, this boss have turn meter. Yeah, all turn meter reduction effects are reduced by 50%. That's why I use decreased speed and double allure, because now basically I can't fail. Look at this, boom, turn meter all the way down. They take reduced damage from max health hits, so you can't just one-shot her with cold hearts. That would be cool, but yeah. Immune to hard CC, but luckily not immune to turn meter stuff. Yeah, because if the enemy starts, well, this boss starts having turns, she will place fear on your champions, and she will remove one of your champions and spawn it as her own. And if you can't deal with that, then you're in trouble. So maybe it works if you have like what's his name again? Deacon Armstrong. Speed tuned with a couple nukers, AoE nukers, so that every time the boss spawns something, you one-shot them right away. Maybe have a Doom Priest to remove all the fears she places. So you basically need to make a speed tune so that the enemies they spawn that's a copy of your minions will never get a turn. It's a little bit tricky, but I found this to be the easiest way to do it. Manual, maybe I'll probably just run 15 runs on auto, and maybe like 2 of them magically works while I'm asleep or something, but I think I can sacrifice 2.5 minutes on every run. I think that's fine. I think that's worth it if I get insane lethal gear. Anyways, this will take a little bit. I think it took close to 8 minutes last time. Probably a little bit faster this time. We'll see. My Biggin gear, he is kind of terribly built. He's not even 100% crit rate. I think he's 98. So, This decreased speed is really useful, but if you use someone like Stagnite, or maybe not Stagnite, but and you don't have to use double booster if your speeds are closer than mine, because my big one is pretty slow while this allure is insanely fast. So my speed tune have to be a little bit weird. I haven't tested yet, but possibly you can make like a poison exploder kind of team that automatically work, or you can have possibly a seer team as well if you manage to automate it. That could be a good way to speed farm this. And another way, possibly, that is super cheese, but might work if you have 4 armigers and a speed lead. Well, okay, let's say 3 armigers, a speed list booster like Deacon, and a nuker. Because whenever you come to the boss, Deacon Armstrong will boost your meter, whatever. Your nuker will kill everyone. Then your 3 remaining armigers might complete the turn meter on the boss. And yeah, that might be possible. That could be really fun to try. So then your armigers need to be barely slower than your Deacon. And your nuker need to be barely slower so that no enemies will cut into the line. So there's multiple ways to try to do this. Maybe a cold heart. Yeah, depends on your speeds, really. Okay, this is a slow run. Probably because I stopped and talked. Yeah. So that's this team. This Slayer has a Giant Slayer. He has War Master, just random damage. That's why they actually did pretty good damage, while these two has 0 masteries. Or yeah, that's it for this video. I have to quickly show the gear. Random gear, decent stats, I guess. Some accuracy to place the decreased speed on the boss. Helpful. I use Allure. This is my super good Allure. 312. Wow, okay. She has got a buff from the dupe system stuff. Of course, as you saw, you don't necessarily need this much speed. But speed, crit rate, accuracy. She don't even have 100% crit rate. So she probably missed a couple turn meter reductions. My Deacon is 274 speed, bunch of accuracy. Then, what was my 2 last ones? This Allure. Yeah, only 202 speed. Okay, that's really slow. Not even 100% crit, and good bit of accuracy, and I think that was mostly it. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching, and hopefully you will make a teamwork. Just try to speed tune it so that the enemies will never have a turn. Or if you can't permanently CC the boss, then you will need some kind of cleanser and at least 2 nukers so that you can kill whatever clone he steals from you. Just to be sure. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.